Hey, someone just went live.
Somebody did. Make sure that everything is good over on this side. What is going on with these extra? Whoa.
I could probably turn on my rear defrost.
There we go. I don't need 15 windows open in the background. I'm not my wife. That's some weird stuff she does.
9 of them have to be viruses.
Nah, she has like 1,700 freaking little chat things that she is like a moderator or curator or whatever the hell she is in each one of them. I'd say 15 or 16 of them are just Reddit groups.
Oh.
I don't have any idea how she manages to keep track of all that stuff, to be honest with you. So, it's pretty crazy. But that's why she's so good at her job. You know, she can do 17,000 things at once. I can barely do 2. So.
Yep.
All right, so I have basically given myself to at least playing the tanks that I'm leveling, or trying to tier up. Until I get to the ×2 experience on them. So I'm actually trying to get some tanks to tier 10. Or some lines to tier 10, I guess. I'm doing lines.
Good.
Can you tell? Anyway. Man, hey. I'm glad I picked up this phone. Leaving the freaking flashlight on the phone on is not good.
Maybe overheat your phone.
Exactly. That is one of the worst ones too. That's an iPhone 11. If I did it to my 15, it wouldn't be such a bad thing. So my personal is a 15. My work one is an 11 because they don't like to upgrade stuff until it falls apart. But all right, the normal people are on. Looks like still Ravenga is on in my clan, so I don't know if he's going to want to jump into chat or anything like that. I guess we'll see.
I probably won't be getting on World of Tanks for a few more days.
Uh-oh.
So I get a death.
Oh. Gotcha.
Really hard to play World of Tanks without a death.
Yeah. That is true.
I can hook up a controller and play other games, but I just can't play World of Tanks.
Yeah.
Or War Thunder.
Man, so you're already in withdrawal mode then if you've gone more than, a day and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can last another 2-3 days, you can break the habit altogether. Cold turkey, baby. You'll be laying in bed a day and a half from now, shaking and crying out in pain, but like a day and a half past that, you'll be completely cured until the next time you see it, and then you'll be like doing the whole flinch thing.
Well, I usually stop after I get a tier 10.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I got the FB and all the rewards for all the rewards for the winter event. So, and right now it's what, the STB and the AMX 105.
I think so. Yeah. You have those already?
No, I'm gonna hop on and get the STB because that's the one I want.
Nice.
Like a better leopard.
Yeah, I'm actually playing the T29 up to the T32, and what I'm finding ultimately is just for my complete lack of skill and playstyle, The faster the gun, the better. The faster the reload, not necessarily the bigger the alpha. So it's kind of like one of the it's a weird situation I have going on, where like say with the T29, I know the 105 is a better gun to have on that tank. But
that's actually where you're wrong. The 90 with gold is better than the 105.
Yeah, no. That's what I found ultimately. But you know, a lot of people are like alpha. And for somebody that doesn't really want to fire gold, obviously the 90 is not my go-to tank. But what I found ultimately is being able to fire twice in the amount of time that it would take for the alpha to go. I would, if I hit and pin, I have better alpha. So I mean, not alpha, beta, double alpha times 2. I don't know. So, but yeah, it's and actually even with without gold, the thing basically says I have a higher DPM just because of the speed of loading. Better dispersion. I think better aim time, barely. Oh, actually way better aim time. It's even better than the first gun, the tier 6 gun. Huh. Well, I mean, I may have just like weirdly stumbled into a better situation for myself based on only on the amount of time it takes to shoot between shots. So I don't know if I can do that on the M3Y because I think all of the guns on this one kind of suck.
Uh-oh, I lost the road.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's that bad weather.
Are you going to be able to concentrate on this, man? I'd rather you drive safely and get home.
I like talking to people when it's bad weather. It helps me not look at my phone.
Okay, hey, I'll keep you awake and alert.
Yeah, if I wasn't doing that, I'd be playing games on my phone, which is pretty bad.
Yeah. Let's I'll stay on as long as you need me to. I have friends. I have friends that do that for me. So hey, there you go.
But yeah, the road is just vanishing on and off. And it's pitch black out, so.
So the 90mm for the M3Y has 290 pin.
Oh yeah, they mostly use 90mm on that line.
Yeah, well, I mean the type or the tier, the big gun is a 105.
Yeah, but you can't use it for anybody else. Holy shit! They have not plowed through here yet.
Are you driving with like no chains, no 4-wheel drive, no spike tires?
I have 4-wheel drive on. I don't have spike tires.
Oh, gotcha. Chains. Yeah, chains is like a California thing.
Yeah, this is Iowa. There's going to be bad weather.
Yeah, but Iowa is flat enough that you typically, it doesn't matter if you drive off into a field, it was as flat as the road anyway.
No,
so,
we have ditches.
I know, man. But if I can't make fun of Iowa, what the hell am I doing on you know, in life in general?
You're just living in a very bad state.
I don't know. It has its perks. I'm not exactly a fan of all of the politics, that's for sure. But the state itself has perks. So.
Sinks into the ocean.
Well, that would be really a shame because the rest of the country would soon follow, because we supply the majority of the food in the country. So.
How about that?
Yep. Look it up. Also, the majority of the taxes come from California, so it's kind of funny when people do say that. They don't understand how imperative it is that California survive. And that's actually not me defending California. That's just a fact. So. Yeah, there's
Great. The roads are clear,
nice.
but I can see snow blowing.
Yeah, driving home last week over the Sierra Nevada from Nevada, I ended up getting into a situation where there was snow blowing, but it wasn't sticking. So, and I don't have four-wheel drive. If it gets bad enough, I have to stop and chain up. They're going to have to do something about that ultimately, since my territory now includes snowy areas. You know, they're going to end up having to put me in a 4x4 or an all-wheel.
Nevada, those mountain air in this area suck driving through it.
What's that?
Those mountain areas suck driving through it. The one time I've driven through it.
Oh, yeah, it's not that bad with chains on.
It was like
it's just slow
going downhill and curves.
Oh, yeah. So when I drive and there's no weather issues, I'm a psycho. So I'm not gonna lie. I love driving through the windies.
Oh, it's 60 right now in bad weather, but I'm about to have to slow down.
Yeah.
Not because I want to, but because there's a truck in front of me going 12.
This BZ can shoot me right through my turret, can't he?
What tank?
T-29.
Your turret's pretty good as long as they can't overpressure the top.
Well, I'm pressed up on this rock and using my gun depression. So if he pokes fully, well, actually I won't be able to get to his lower plate without exposing more of my tank than I want to. That sucks. I'm not driving over there, that's for damn sure.
That is a tractor, you bastard.
Ah, you're stuck behind a tractor driving in the snow? That can't be good.
I think it is, but I doubt it because I'm going 55 and staying fast. I just see 4 lights and that's it. He's all the way in the other lane.
Oh shoot. Getting myself stuck on stuff.
I think there's another car coming, so I can't go over. But he might get in an accident right here.
I can't snapshot. I'm not allowed to snapshot like ever.
You're not. Oh, that's why I can see him. It's a tow truck driver.
Oh, nice. It's better than a trailer. Or, I'm sorry, a tractor.
Yeah. Somebody already got in a car accident? That bastard.
Usually not a good thing.
It's Iowa. Everyone forgets how to drive when it's winter.
Well, I don't see the point of going to our cap if all of the enemy is in the center. So I'm gonna drive over here and see if I can't shoot somebody. Well, nope. I'm not getting any more damage. 889 is my limit today. or in this game, and it'll be a win with ×2. Oh, yep.
Darn.
Sad. Sag. As the kids say on Twitch, Sag. I actually don't know what that means. I could be saying some really bad stuff. Anyway. Oh, it's a ×3 actually.
Well, it's the weekend. It's usually a ×3.
Yeah, well, actually, is it?
No, wait, today's Monday.
I'm like, wait a second. Wait, you should have saw my face. What? Am I losing my mind? Don't make me lose my mind.
That's not a tow truck. That is somebody towing a friend.
In snow. That's great. That's Iowa right there, man. Nutshell. You should get a postcard. Take a picture. No, don't mess with your phone. I'm kidding.
Whee! Into the ditch.
That would be bad.
I'll make it out.
Wait, you're in a ditch?
Well, I already made it out of the ditch, but still.
Oh. What kind of 4x4?
Just a Jeep.
I'm sorry?
A Jeep.
A Jeep? Ah. So in the shop once every 6 months?
Something like that. I need to get brakes repaired for some reason.
Yeah. We had a 2 years where people in our company could opt to get a Jeep for their company vehicle. And every last one of those people had nothing but problems with their Jeeps because of the amount of miles that we put on. I drive 55, 60,000 miles a year, right? And those vehicles just couldn't handle the mileage. They were constantly braking.
You know, for some reason, the brakes on my Jeep just keep going out. Not what I meant. The brakes keep getting bad fast.
Yeah.
Like the brake pads and the rotors. Probably due to the way I drive, but still. And right now I'm rocking back and forth due to the fact there's snow drifts constantly.
I just don't see a way for me to safely come over here.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, but not with a two-shot or a multi-firing Skoda ultimately.
An auto loader.
Skoda T56, yeah. Well, I mean it has 2 shots. I don't have 2 shots, and I can't do the damage that he can do either. So.
Well, I can take this turn. No,
I don't know what to do. And at this point, we've got tanks going over here.
Oh, those roads look fun. Let me just get over this snowdrift and then I can head home.
Oh crap, am I gonna be able to make this over here? Yes, okay. So Skoda, all these tanks decided to come over here instead.
Alright, can you hear that?
I can hear you driving.
That's not good. You can't hear me driving. right now they haven't closed the back roads to my house.
Well, that's not good, right?
Yo. So the roads are completely covered. Luckily, I know this like the back of my hand. Eh?
Oh, crap. What did I do that for? Bad shots.
Biscuit.
Just nothing but bad shots.
Are you in your T29 still, or what are you in?
No, I'm in my M3Y.
No. I wish I had my dad's truck.
I bet
Not
he's
for
not.
any reason, but it's taller than my Jeep, so it's a lot easier to get over.
Oh,
no
crap. 50% chance to pin on an orange marker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I didn't. There's a G-Sor over there.
Don't get in front of that; it will kill you.
1008.
Okay, maybe is that the auto-loading one? The British.
Oh yeah,
or
it's
is
the
that-
auto-loading one. He's going to wreck me right now. There wasn't much I could do about that. Unless he needed to reload.
There's always
He's
that
dead.
possibility.
And now there's a 752. Oh, shoot.
That's the
Oh.
Russian auto.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was screwed either way. I'm not a good enough player to 1v4. Not ever. So.
But I was saying, I don't know about you. I was like, oh, no.
Oh, snow. Oh, snow.
No, I spin out.
You did?
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm still going. I'm almost home. Usually that's when the worst of it hits.
Well, at least you're close enough to call your parents or something.
They live in another town.
Oh. Mr. Stranger Danger. I don't think it's possible for me to get good. So.
You forgot to add scrub.
Yep. But I did better than I normally do in the M3Y. That's for damn sure. And I think it's because I went back a gun to a faster firing gun. So
You don't have the 105 equipped, but 90?
I have the 90.
Oh, I should not press on my brake.
Nope, not in the snow. Slow down by letting off on the gas.
No, I thought I was in a clear spot, and all of a sudden it was just straight away a giant snowdrift. So my car's like,
Speaking of Roku remotes, I need to buy me a voice remote. One, as my TV came with a remote without the voice feature. Yeah, we actually, my wife and I buy a Roku remote for each other every Christmas. So there's probably about 42 Roku remotes in the house, and we can only find one. So, and last year we started buying the voice activated ones. So.
you know, you can download an app on your phone that
Yeah.
works.
We
Right.
totally can, but I don't want my kids, messing with my phone. So
But you don't have to. You can just keep it on your phone and then let the remote be given to the kids.
They're the ones that are losing the remotes, man. You're not reading between the lines here. So
I'm too busy watching the snowdrifts get bigger and bigger. I don't really care.
so yeah, the voice remotes are
Come
cool.
on. No plow truck has come through here.
No plow truck?
Yeah, there's no road.
Uh-oh. Well, take it easy, man. Yeah, take it easy. Focus.
Yeah.
You made it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Yep. Have a good night, man.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Maybe.
Maybe. Mr. Stranger Danger, thank you for the lurk. I definitely appreciate you hanging out, even if you're just hanging out. I also work in the morning, but I suffer from acute insomnia, so there's nothing cute about it, but where is he? And is he shootable? It's not looking like it. Nope. Wasting my time. He's completely behind that building. Or at least behind that brick thing. Interesting. That is an interesting place to side scrape right there. Alright, I can't pin that tier 9, I guess, with my 90mm, so I'm gonna have to switch to heat and hope I can do it that way. But I'm pretty sure I need a flat. Hey Aimsies, how are you doing? Is this guy gonna come out at all? Nope. I'm just gonna hang out back here and get wrecked. Uh-oh. I don't think I can even pin him. And I'm pretty sure that that Lanson is up there enjoying those free shots he's getting. Man. No. I'm just not gonna be. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Maybe he can't see me. Nope, he can. I'm doing all right. Wish I was able to play this game better, but you know. Oh wow. Well, thank you for the sub. For some reason my alerts are just not working. I'm about to get run over. Big time. Yeah, we got capped out. How are you doing, Amesies? Everything good? I mean, good? How's school? How's the direction of your life going? Could have been better. Should have been better. Took a loss. For a loss. I was just talking about you yesterday. I gave a little brief history of my Twitch experience, which started with you. So you'll always have a warm place in my Twitch heart. So. Yeah, the mega noob lore. The history of the noob. That would be more broadly encompassing, huh? The history of 5,000 TM. Well, let's go. Have you been getting any League of Legends in at all? I haven't seen you stream in quite a while, actually, unless I've just missed it. I know I should play this thing on the heavy line, being a tier 9 in a mostly tier 8 game, but my confidence level in doing anything side scraping lately has just been falling. So I'm going to play it as a TD. Plus, I'm using not the top gun, but the next one down, so I can fire faster. Oh, actually, that's not the reason. I don't have the tracks to be able to support the higher tier guns. so yeah. You've been playing without streaming. What? I get it, actually. Streaming is sometimes not very fun. Sometimes. Holy crap, I need this engine upgrade so bad. Oh, I missed. Ah. Oh, he's on the other side. What? I wasn't spotted? That's strange. How is their ELC not spotting me? That's kind of weird. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to try to argue about that, but... I'm not getting spotted still. That's very odd. The more I watch you play this, the more I want to play. You should! Come join my clan. You can be a noob with me. Or join a better one. I mean, there's way better clans out there. Somebody that'll actually be able to teach you the game, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna move over a little bit and see if I can't kill that SHTPK. Oh, immediately spotted. Great. So the ELC can spot anything that goes past that point. That's great. That is good to know. And this guy is on the other side. And I missed. Amazing. If I push, I'm too slow to actually get anywhere. Which sucks, but, you know, they're going to start complaining about me being a crappy tier 9 player. Oh, maybe. Wow. Kind of surprised. Maybe the ELC moved. Maybe. I mean, if I'm spotted right here, that'll be the tell. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if an ELC is a kind of tank. It's a small little light tank. Something's shooting at him. Nice. They are absolutely firing heat. Not in the right place at the right time. Not ever. Oh. That is what a tier 8 gun On a tier 9 tank will do. So I am going to push this guy, even if it means I'm going to get killed. You're dead. Okay, so where are these other guys at? It's not always the smaller the tank, the harder to spot, or the harder to see them, but it often is. And ELCs, AMX ELCs are very, very small. Whether it be the ELC BIS or the Even 90, which is what is right out there in front of me right now. And that'd be awesome if I get a shot on this guy, but I think he's going to move forward and get killed by all of those other guys. Come on, back up. Back up. There we go. So, regardless of how that looked, that was actually poorly played by me. I'm in a tier 9 tank, playing like a tier 7. So, I don't have the alpha gun or even the middle gun on this thing. And even though this tank, according to everybody, used to be a heavy tank, I don't seem to be able to use it that way. So, down at the bottom, 5. Although I did actually make some credits, so I can't be too sad about that. And it's a victory, so times 3 XP doubled by the manageable bonus, so I'll take it. I'm not even remotely close to the tier 10. I still have 200,000 experience to go. But I can get into these tracks now. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Put a better gun on it. And I'll worry about the engine for the next one. Since I already have these 2 guns, let's see, 21 second reload. 9 second reload. I'm gonna go with this. And I know that there's gonna be people that were just watching this going, why? I'm not skilled enough in this game to only have 1 shot every 21 seconds. So if I'm stuck with 1 shot every 21 seconds, I'm gonna get overwhelmed for being in the wrong place at the wrong time and do no damage, because I'll probably miss the first shot. At least this gives me 3 shots. Let's see, firepower. It's got a 7-second reload, a little more than 7 seconds. So almost 3 shots per 1 single, mass alpha damage shot. So, although there is an argument to be had that, oops, yeah, I do want to resupply that. There's an argument to be had, of course, that I could end a vehicle in that shot if I hit, right? And the pen is way better. But man, that is definitely hoping that my luck and skill kick in over having 3 chances to hit something for at least 400. So, this is a noob arguing with himself on his stream. Anyway, I hope it's as entertaining as it actually just sounds boring. Anyway, yeah. Let's see. Cause 2,000 hit points of damage in one battle. I have done that before. I think my maximum damage record is 4,500. But my average is only 740, 750. So, obviously, noobs. Noobs. Yeah, being able to look at your stats, actually, and see where you are in the game, I think is very helpful. Unfortunately, this number just keeps falling the more I progress. So, my stats get worse as I play the game more. It's great. I have a 17% win rate in this M3Y. Yikes. Great entertainment. Yeah, so because I have so few games, if I have a losing streak of, say, 20 games where I just don't do very well, it can have a profound effect on my stats. I'm not as concerned about my stats as I am about just getting into the tier 10 tanks, which is probably dumb, but, you know, look at my name, right? So, if I'm not doing something stupid, am I really playing? Yeah, I'll go heavy line and see how fast I get killed by them. 2 Type 63s. Those guys are gonna sit back on that little hill, I'm sure. They have some massive gun depression. I just have depression. That's it. That's all this tank is depression. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked right here. Maybe. Kind of figured. Stunned. But at least it wasn't damage. I'm not sure. I seem to get all of the maps that are hard for me to play when I do play. So that might actually be every map though. So I'm not sure how good that information really is. Why is this M43 only shooting at me? Or why does it feel like that anyway? I think there's like 20 some odd maps. I'm not positive about that, but alright, I'm gonna load heat. I don't think that's gonna help, but there he goes again, shooting the same place. He is definitely trying to, well, maybe he was trying to hit the Type 63 and just missed. I don't know. but I can hear when the arty shoots, so that's kind of cool. I have no idea where that shell went. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's not unheard of either, though. Bounce. But you know what? I'm going to push up now. Now that that tank is no longer over there, he's going to come over here. Oh man, come on. You can poke out. You know you want to shoot me. Oh, you're going to get smacked. That T-103 is still over there. We could absolutely use some spotting on that guy. I'm gonna get spotted right here and probably shot to death. No? That's weird. Wait, how the hell am I getting spotted right there? That's weird. Where am I going to get shot from? Where am I getting spotted from, for that matter? Okay. Those guys all appear to be getting pushed, so I might as well just go. I think the T-69 is spotting me. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Are we serious here? I just bounced heat off of him. And now I'm too slow to do anything. Oh my gosh. He bounced me again. I don't know if I'm lucky or just dumb. Or maybe it's dumb luck. Anyway, I'm dumb lucky. That's a new phrase for the kids. But I really, really did not play well, as usual. I lived, but didn't play well. So I still have a problem with trying to figure out the flow of the battle. Do I push? Do I play safe? And I pretty much constantly feel like I'm not in the right place at the right time. I don't know what the right place at the right time is, so that doesn't help either. But it's definitely not super helpful for the team anyway. But that team was good. I got carried. It's good. I should have thanked him. So, how are you supposed to get better at that? Learning where to go, how to, the maps themselves, playing the tank enough times to actually get good at it. Unfortunately, I have what I like to refer to as tank ADHD, World of Tanks ADHD. When I'm trying to go up a tier, get the experience on the tank, I like to grind. I just can't play a tank for more than like 3 times in a row, and I get bored. So I play it 3 times, even if I sat down to like grind that tank out. I'm going to get bored and stop playing it very, very quickly. So it's a reason to have a bunch of tanks that I need to level up, right? Which is why I have all these guys marked with with this little orange thing. It's called primary label. So those are pulled out of the main tech tree tanks over here, so they're all moved over. I try to get through those before I start playing anything else during the day. And when I say get through those, I'm talking about just trying to get their ×2 experience. So if I do well, I do well. If I do poorly, I do poorly. But if it's a win, I'll apply that XP and move on, so I can maintain my my sanity. So this game teaches you a lot of things about yourself. I think it's like the only thing that I think is closer is like owning a Volkswagen Bug. In that it will teach you patience. It'll teach you that nothing is going to work forever, and that you're gonna probably have to learn to do something to make things work better. So, but I really wish I did still have my Volkswagen Bugs. But my wife has made it clear that I get no more projects until I think the kids are gone. And I'll probably be dead before that happens. So the motorcycles in the garage and the video gaming and the streaming and all that stuff is what I got. So go ahead and play this animal. Yeah, and by the way, I'm not complaining about that. I've been extremely lucky, and to some degree made luck for myself. I'm gonna feel bad in this game if I'm made to shoot tier 8s, because all I have is dirty freaking premium ammo on this tank. I was having a bad time trying to play it because I kept getting tier 10 fights and couldn't pin anything, and they're just shooting right through me. So I just dropped all pretense and loaded only premium ammo. So I usually lose credits when I play this tank now. And of course, one of these games, after one of these games, I'll get a love letter saying, you suck because you shoot only premium ammo, and I'll be like, did you see my name? I mean, do I need to put it in neon? I haven't actually been looking at the names in the games. Wonder if I've actually played with anybody that I know from streaming. That guy's name is The Patenting. That's funny. Far East guy. Hey, there goes a Progetto 66. I wonder if he's gonna peek. That would be interesting. I'll shoot him. Sure. I'm not gonna get all the way to where I wanted to go, but I'll shoot him. Pull that a little bit more. Never mind. I saw green on green. Can I shoot this guy in any way? Because that would be awesome. Oh, I bounced him. So he's there, but anyway. I can't see him. Why did he stop? That was just weird. He was like a wounded deer that was just like, okay, I give up. What? Oh, shoot. We need to go back to... Don't start... I hate it when the teams start counting their chickens before they're making more chickens. I mean, I get it. You know, it looks good, but we're not that far off on hit points from each other. The teams, I mean. Some of these tanks might already be over here. We know the Patton tank is, kind of. I expect to take a shot pretty quick here. Ugh. Udis is right there. Oh, he moved. This is dead. So the patent tank is the only one left over here. Scorp might be too far away to help him, so I'm gonna go ahead and YOLO. Oh, what the hell did I do there? He is tracked. Oh, his track's back up. Oh. They capped out before I could kill him. Oh well. I feel kind of nasty for the whole all premium ammo, but some of us are just not as good as everybody else. Anyway, so that's a good chunk of change right there. 10,200 XP. I will freaking take it. And I didn't lose credits. That's kind of amazing. But I'm not even halfway to the tier 10 on this. Why did I go to the 15-second loading one? Alpha. And because a really good player told me to. Well, didn't tell me to. He suggested it. Crisis 36. That dude is just a freaking machine on this game. That is an ugly camo. It's called gingerbread. You know what tank I don't have in here that I should? I wonder why I don't. What is this one? So there's a primary. So this one I actually have a taxi cab camo on. I think this is the best camo for this tank until I get a 3D camo. Imagine this pulling up at your house to take you to the beach. So on this one I do have the top gun. I have a long way to go to get the tier 10. I see some other folks have come into, or other viewers have come in. Hello. They're all probably like, shh, he's hunting bunny rabbits. And he has literally no idea what he's doing, so let him concentrate. Oh. This tank is sometimes forgiving if people don't know to shoot the tracks and just drive circles around it. Oh, dude, just run up and... So this is actually a pet peeve of mine. I'm going to let him do it. I don't ever complain to people. But the name of this game ultimately... Or, not really the name of the game. It is important ultimately for tanks to get to positions fast. So they're wasting all kinds of time pushing me. So now the other team is completely set up. I don't understand. I don't know what they feel like they're accomplishing here. Honestly, it's kind of dumb. I mean, this is all, of course, my personal opinion. Totally missed. Like, totally missed. They're just going to track me again, but I'm going to go up there and do it again. Why? Because it is the way of the world.
We fixed the track. Get going. That one didn't go through.
Alright. Alright. I don't really have the gun depression to be super awesome here, but yep, I'm just gonna get shot to death right here. I don't have gun depression to... That was premium ammo too. Dead. Dead.
Bail out. This vehicle is heading.
That was me playing horribly. Just absolutely horribly. But the fact is that their whole heavy line made it to that position and was waiting for us. So I had to stop there. Rather than our heavies all rushing to that position and me being able to go down there and help. So while I'm not going to blame them, because they're probably all better players than I am, that is a bad choice. If you have a choice, get to your position. I don't know. If somebody thinks there's a better answer to that, then please let me know. But as far as I can tell, that's just... Anyway. Alright, so I'm actually going to start a little fun game that... let's see... that I like to run. It will show up on screen, and you can play it by typing exclamation point emote and then choosing an emote either from my list of emotes or your own. So, and these little emotes will fight each other. Keep in mind that Pretzel Rocks has been gaming this thing and is by far the reigning champ. And I also realized that there's an ad, but you can read that. So anyway, that may or may not be a win, doesn't matter. I'm going to move on. Pop some more boosters. All right, I realized that there was an ad going on and I was talking, so if anybody doesn't have a sub, they wouldn't have heard that. I have a game going, a little mini game going on screen. If you type !emote and then drop any emote into chat, or if you just type anything, it'll give it a chance to drop your emote or just your name in there, and we can fight to the death. So, hey, poker face. Is that a Pokemon? Anyway, I'm like, wait a minute, that looks familiar. My son has probably showed me that thing like 470,000 times. It is a Pokemon. Oh, sweet. That T95 fight was actually a win. So yeah, basically I spend the first as long as I can anyway, because my sanity is very important. I spend as long as I can trying to get tech tree tanks up, or at least through a ×2 game, and then I switch over to premium so that I can recover all of the credits that I spent. Poker face, you'll want to type !point emote and then space and then put the emote in at that point, so like in the same line. I mean, unless you don't care and you're just quickly getting an emote in there. There you go. Wrecked me. Wrecked him? I didn't even know him.
Enemy is hit.
That IS-6 is on the outside of that of the factory, and it doesn't look like anybody's shooting it. I guess there's some walls out there. Yeah. The biggest problem with this freaking thing is how slow it is. Much like the T95. Ooh, do I get a shot on you? Oh, he's not up top, he's on the side. Hi. I'm gonna come over here and see if I can help kill these heavies if they're spotted. Climb, climb, climb. Everybody lean forward. tracked him for you guys. Oh, that's not what we want. You died right in front of him, dude. Man, that's a pixel shot and a half. Oh man, he has like the perfect freaking hull down position with that. I don't see what else I can do here other than just pray. I mean, I could go over there and push, but I'm just gonna get spotted. Wouldn't it be cool if I could hit a little pixel shot right here? But I can't even see him. No, I'm not allowed to hit pixel shots. Man, wouldn't that have been awesome if I'd actually pulled the trigger when I had green on green instead of being a dumbass. My reflexes just are not. Oh, crap. Don't get killed, T-44. You're by yourself, man. But he might be the guy that actually just carries the whole thing. You never know. Ah, that's not good. Was I not spotted? That's weird. How is he not spotting me? I don't have the patience for this game. Especially not in this tank, I think. Nope. Yikes. But they won. Interestingly enough, though, all of the tanks that pushed me over there, all of them. I mean, I can see a point to wanting to get a super heavily armored tank to the front, but if it can't get there fast enough, it's not going to be able to get into position. It's just going to get shot to death in the open, which is exactly what I would have had happen anyway. But I don't know. I'm a noob. What the hell do I know, right? Oh, and yes, my wife did get me this cup, so evidently she knows me pretty well. I really dislike this map.
Let's get this show on the road.
I'm really bad on this map in a heavy. I'm really bad on this map in a medium. I tend to be bad on this map on pretty much every tank, but those two are the worst. I mean, light tank's easy. Just, you know, go park. Hope that stuff gets spotted and hit. No spotting yet at all, huh? Not sticking out far enough. That's smart. Holy moly, we're getting wrecked. And I realize that I say that with all of the irony of me just sitting here doing nothing. So that super Hellcat down there is totally exposed and dead. Stop pushing those guys, guys. So, like usual, total waste of time. Oh, and of course, as soon as I move, all of a sudden, boom. See, this is what I'm talking about. I am never in the right place at the right time, ever. It's like clockwork. It's crazy. Never, ever in the right. Now the Progetto's moving. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Do not understand the flow of the game. Do not. Just cannot freaking somehow make this all come to fruition. But if this Super Cat just decides to come this way, Super Hellcat. What?
Enemy armor is hit.
Did they deepen the pit behind those rocks? I don't remember there being like a pit like that before. They're behind the building.
Penetration. Enemy is hit. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like my patience knows, my impatience knows exactly when to press the button, so that I'm not in the right place. It's actually just mind-boggling how that happens so frequently. If I just waited 20 more seconds, but if I keep telling myself just 20 more seconds, 20 more seconds, 15 minutes later I've done nothing. So it's quite frustrating. But you guys get to see a study in noobdom. I wonder how people get these little pictures of their clans next to the tanks. It's got to be some kind of like reward for doing well in clan wars or something. Oh, nice. That guy's just gonna type gibberish all game, I'm sure. Exactly. That's a good answer.
Move out.
I think I'm going to try to go over here behind this hill, use my gun depression to do whatever I can. Well, I can already see how this is gonna go. Never-ending insults already. So our light tank died almost immediately. That's usually a bad thing. Our Indian Panzer is complaining that it's everybody else's fault. I missed. At least there's no artillery. Wait, am I over here by my... Yep, I'm over here alone. That's great. That's great. I'm dead. I'm about to expose my whole side to these tanks that can shoot me quickly. Great. That's exactly what I needed. Ow, ow. At least I got damage on one tank before I died.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Yep. I got left by myself because I wasn't watching the map, but it's not like I was going to escape in that super slow tank anyway, so. It is really sad that I've played 4 games since I got that do damage to enemy vehicles 25 times, and I've only done damage to 6 vehicles in 4 games. That is the proof that I am just scraping the bottom of the barrel in terms of being able to play this game with any kind of level of skill. I mean, even if that. So, but you know, never fear. I don't give up. I'll either learn it or I won't. And if I don't, then we can just treat this as, you know, this is my account where I go on and let other people be awesome. They can farm me and you know, hopefully thank me as a service for, you know, allowing them to be unicums and everything else. So. I wonder if I shouldn't have gone the other way and kind of sat back on like E0 or something. But I rarely ever have any like decent games over here. It's my my shortcoming though. I don't know this map for crap. Where the hell did that round go? Okay, that one. Wow, really? I mean, it's got to be my bad aim or something, but holy crap.
We didn't even scratch them. That one bounced.
Of course, I hit the freaking rocks next to him.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, I don't have any shots over there. Right over him again. Crazy. And right under him. So I don't get to shoot him, evidently. Maybe? Nope. That's just, it's incredible. It's like, the game just sometimes just does not let you do what you need to do. I already struggle with being bad at the game. I don't need the game's help to make me worse. Is basically what it comes down to.
We didn't even scratch them.
Ooh, if you're stuck. Ah, dead before I could shoot again. Are we fucking serious? Holy crap. I mean, it's like, nope. Nope. And now I'm too far back to do anything. I probably should have tried to use some hit points here to put myself in a position to do more damage, but I didn't because, you know, noob. Permanent fucking noob. I talk about that like every other game. Should have done something more. Should have been more aggressive. Should have done this or that. And I still do the wrong thing anyway. There I just completely missed whatever the hell that was. It's amazing. I really actually am just... I don't think I'm ever going to get this game. Weird. Bottom of the pile. Bottom of the pile. I wonder if I might get spotted before I even go over to my normal position. Huh. Hey, Watoda. Yeah, yeah. Sleeping is something that I strive to achieve as well, but not quite as bad as 0400. I always forget that that you guys are the southern hemisphere is basically the opposite of us on weather right now.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I bounced a turret that was sideways to me. This game does not like me to, hey, do damage to him, guys. Oh, that was my fault. Bad aim. Yeah. I'm gonna need to learn how to get better with this thing because on the next gun upgrade, I only have like 19 shots. Oh, I'm sure that most of that was just me being bad. Great. I wonder if the VK was being shot at, and I just happened to be collateral damage. Oh, Jesus. Half of it's me. Actually, more than half of it's me. Now I can hit his front? That's great. Sometimes the game feels like it feels like the game feels sorry for me. It's like, all right, we've screwed with them enough. Here goes a couple hits. We just don't want him to quit. Oh, you're just gonna run into me and not even pay attention. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Yes, NA server. Yeah. That was me just not able to make a decision. Yeah, and screweth all. Oh, that guy got really impatient. That's usually my job. Usually if they push up once, they'll push up twice. Usually. We appear to be losing this. You don't want to drive across one more time for me to shoot at? You know, this guy needs some... He needs to, like, learn some hospitality stuff. That's even more rude, actually. Whoa! That was luck. That was super luck. I'll take it, though. Keep this. Town is lost. However, those guys have to come out of that town to win. Yeah, we're a little bit thinned out. I think everybody's kind of moving back, buddy. So as soon as they realize that they're gonna overrun you, I'll go back. I wonder if that SU is still right there. It is always super funny to me when people just sit in the same place and never move.
Tracks up, tracks up.
What is this guy doing? And that Cheeto came all the way back over here. And if I had just stayed... What?
Penetration.
Hmm. Okay, I mean, I guess there's really not much else to do here. Probably should have done this in the first down place too. Struggle with the flow of the game still, as I say all too often. Well, if I want any chance of more damage, I'm going to need to be super aggressive here.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is damaged. One of our tracks is damaged. Where did they go?
Nice shot from back there. So patience, too much patience, and I'm not doing the damage that I should be doing in that tank. That's great. I'm a broken player. Anyway, the game thinks I did pretty well though. 4,756 win 8 on that game. Made credits. DAC. Why does it sound familiar? DAC. You got to tier 7, eh? Well, I've got tier 7s that need to be leveled up on this account. So this is a reroll account. Gotcha. If you want to jump into Discord, I will pull you in once you get into the lobby. If you don't want to do that, that's fine too. An 8-year break. Holy crap. I am actually a noob. I started in 2022, March 22. But I've played maybe a total of 9 months total between then and now, so. Yeah, I seem to actually be kind of stuck in the tier 7 of almost everything that I'm pushing right now. Tier 7 of the line. Silver problems? No, mine is I am not very good at the game, so it takes longer for me to tier up than some other folks do. So, and it causes me to tear up every once in a while. No, I'm kidding, but money woes for buying tanks. I do not have those because I have 160 some odd premiums that I could play to earn money. But in order to earn money even in premiums, you do have to play fairly well. So it's not necessarily always a good thing. But I do play with viewers. Thank you for the follow. I also follow back. I think it's important ultimately that you appreciate the people that appreciate you. This is the real account. All right. And just jump into the voice channel lobby and I'll pull you over to World of Tanks. I have unfortunately had some bad experiences with some folks jumping into chat that just were oops, they were just a little bit weird. I mean, a little no, they were a lot weird. A little weird's fine. Danzig. Mother.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Awesome.
All right, sorry about that, man. I had a stream on one computer and I lurk/mod on my other one. So
Yeah, no worries. So another streamer, eh?
yes, sir.
Cool. You've been doing it for a long. I'm a noob at streaming as well, so.
I used to stream differently. I was a pro gamer, so you had to stream for those reasons, but I never actually streamed for fun. So now it's for fun.
Oh, that's good. So you're not going to be tearing out your hair, like audibly tearing out your hair on stream then,
No,
or at least on Discord.
no,
I already did that. Could you tell?
How about you, bro? I got a shaved head.
Oh no. Actually, I'm both. So the top is definitely bald, but I shave it all the way. I'm not a pure cue ball. I just don't like that Caesar ring of hair, you know, crown of leaves thing.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna grow a freaking skullet.
Yeah.
That always like weirds me out. All right, you good to go?
I'm good, man.
Cool.
Yeah, somebody just rock that shit.
Yeah, no, I always ask. I play with specific people pretty frequently, and we're always forgetting. Oh shoot, I forgot to put shells in this new tank, or you know.
Oh,
something.
dude. The way they do it now, when you swap the turret out, it swaps your fucking shells out, even though you have the same gun. I do that all the time. I'm like, oh my god, I have no fucking shells.
Yep. So it becomes a ram fest. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully it's something that can actually ram something.
Well, this one, yeah, for sure. I got the rockets. Awesome game.
True that. So I did have somebody kill me with just the rockets on a 176 once.
Oh, really?
Yep. Got me up against a building, backed up, broke my tracks. He bounced me somehow on the side, but it broke my tracks, and he was like, "Screw it!" and he just rammed me to death.
Just rammed it? Yeah, dude, I'm all about the ram kills. I usually drive brawler mediums, so it's all about the rams.
Nice. And I thoroughly suck on this map, so.
Yeah, this map's can be a little iffy if people don't go where they're supposed to.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, it's a little more than not going to where I'm supposed to in terms of being bad. I think my age ultimately is kind of affecting my reflexes, and it's
well,
definitely
we're
my decision making. What's that?
Bro, Texas is good for that. Like, as long as you can aim, you don't have to be fast.
That's another part of the problem, right? So
You just have to make sure you pin. That's the name of the game.
exactly. So I don't know if you're also watching stream. I just immediately switched to freaking premium ammo.
Yeah, me too. I use
So-
gold all the time. I used to be a pro player in this. I was in the top 3 clan thugs at the time.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, you gotta always roll gold. Otherwise, you're just wasting your fucking time. RNGs will fuck you even with gold.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the turret on this is worse than bad.
Shoot over me, huh? It should be tall enough to shoot over me, though. I think. At least my front one.
Oh.
Oh, damn. No way, Type 63's not getting up there. He should get up there, is what he should do.
Yeah, this. I mean, I could probably side scrape this, but
Not you, that Type 63 should, like, he should. He's got great armor.
yeah.
Nobody's using the top. I'm gonna utilize the top part. The rig. Maybe I'll get lucky and use my boosters across the bridge quickly.
Yeah, that would be some serious luck.
Oh, dude. Well, dude, you'd be surprised, man. That's what I saved this shit for. save the boosters to shoot a gap. Oh man, you can mess people up.
So that Bazante is still down there. The Type 63 decided that he was going to come over, so I like that. This is the real account. What? I wasn't expecting that.
Well, yeah, I got moderator 1. Like I'm my own moderator anyway.
Yeah. Same. I'm not I don't have enough of a following ultimately to I think to need a moderator. And I have had multiple people offer to do it, but I think I just don't really have the confidence to think that it's worth it. You know what I mean? So I know that's a kind of a weird thing to say, but is this guy gonna just rush out? Oh man, I don't like it when they don't just rush out. Hey, there's a Cheeto up there. I'm hungry. Hello.
Damn.
Oh. I just completely missed the Cheeto. Do I get another shot?
No damage. Like, everybody moved right, man. Everybody got damage in this game.
We didn't even scratch them.
I think I don't have the upgraded engine and tracks in this thing, so I am moving really slow.
Oh, dude, I got the IS2. It's completely stock. Oh my god, it's such a horrible grind.
Yeah, I don't know if you were on earlier when I was playing my T95, and I'm like, don't push me, just get to the line.
Oh, dude.
They're like, no, we want to help, and I'm like, that's not helping the team.
There's a G-Sword in the back, just hiding.
There he goes. Ah. This is a Russian heavy. I don't know why I thought I could shoot him from that far away.
Yeah, no, dude, like, it's a brawler. It's a brawler. Just close that gap and just get in their face.
Yep. Closing the gap requires speed, typically.
Yeah. Or a shit ton of other.
The only way this tank's going faster is if the crew jumps out and pushes. So.
Dude, that's a terror duck, man. Like, dude, you know that thing says it does 50 kilometers an hour, right? There's no way. Maybe off a fucking cliff.
Well, I mean, we could try that. Has to be at the end of a game, though. I don't just do that for fun.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've got so many clips of me, like, cliff jumping and trying to dive bomb motherfuckers.
Yeah. I'm not that lucky in this game. I think give me another 20,000 battles, and maybe I'll have a modicum of my own made up luck to apply. I don't know. Man, that was pretty bad. Let's see if I can upgrade any aspects of this thing at all.
Hey, man, you mind if I got another guy I roll with? He just joined the game. He wants to roll with us.
Yeah, sure. What's his name?
It's Tank. Okay, let me hit him up real quick, and then I'll tell him to get in your stream.
All right.
And then get everything from there. Let me see. Where's he at? All right, his name is let me see. Tank 6985.
69. Oh, that's not a 9. Okay, so he's your other buddy.
Yeah. He's actually why I started playing again. Like I was like, your name's Tank. You don't play World Tanks. I was like, let me show you how to do this. I'll reinstall the game.
Nice. Nice. Invite to tactical unit.
He's actually a streamer too, so he'll follow you and all that stuff, man.
Awesome. You know, it's a pretty cool community on here.
Yeah, it is, man.
even when the players are bad. You know, I'm probably an average player given what I'm seeing, but ultimately I'm sure I'll get better. I'm only what 3,600 games in.
No, you're better than average player. Trust me. Like, man, dude. Like, oh, there's so many potatoes here, man. The biggest problem in this game now is like people don't go where there's like this game's been out for like 15 years. There's a meta to this. Certain tanks go certain places, and people just still don't do it.
Yeah.
Even though now there's a like you can play missions that teach you where to go with what tanks. It's ridiculous. It's like how do y'all not know where to go yet?
Oh, you're talking about the what's this called? It's under missions. Actually, it's under the topography things. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's not what you're talking about.
Yeah, topography. It'll teach you everything. It teaches you the maps, like where to go, all that stuff, man.
Yeah, what I found ultimately is on the topography. If I try to follow that, I'm gonna be alone. So
Well, that's the problem. Is, like,
I think that's
where
what you're
it goes-
saying.
Yeah, that's literally what, like in clan wars and stuff. Like where it teaches you to go is where you're actually supposed to go. Like or not really. You can go anywhere, but that's your best. Like if you follow that, you'll probably do way better.
Gotcha. Does Tank have? Actually, is he in Discord? I'll.
Yeah. If you can send it in here, he said he's streaming. Yeah, send it to him in the platoon chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Takes X and Z. It's kind of a weird combination of letters for that. it's never. I don't think it's ever actually said anything before.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna be in your boat. I'm gonna run this completely stock IS that's been. Dude, I'll either have a day where the stock gun will just pin and I'll do amazing with it, but yesterday I just bounced everything, was just pissing me off.
Yeah, what I try not to do is let this game piss me off. But what I do, well, so I have to be careful with being pissed off about things. I have a temper problem. But I don't take it out on the people around me. I take it out on myself. So that's the problem, right? In this particular case, what I do is I stream World of Warships once a week, and it's like, I don't know if you ever eat sushi, right?
Yeah.
So you know how they put that little a couple pieces of ginger on the plate. You eat your sushi roll, and then you put the ginger in your mouth. It completely cleans your palate. Start on another roll, and you get the unique flavor of the next roll. That's what World of Warships does for me.
Does it?
Cleans the palate. Yeah. It's
played that one in a
fun.
minute.
Yep. Yeah. If he wants to let me know when he's in the lobby, I'll go ahead and grab him and bring him over. Hopefully he doesn't have like a super high-pitched voice or something.
No.
I'm kidding. If he did, that would be fine. I just mute him. No, I was kidding. But that would be crazy. I have not had a Mickey Mouse join the Discord yet. I'm sure that my viewers would say something. Some of them are. Well, actually, the majority of my viewers are asleep. So.
Well, the WoW community itself is like pretty much it's all either older guys, vets, or like younger, much more mature younger people.
Yeah, and then that small amount of complete asshats.
Honestly, I'm one of those. Like, dude, I'm a tattoo artist. I'm a OG troll. I'm 44. You know, like I don't know. I'm an asshole, but it's all in fun.
No. There's a difference between an asshole and an ass hat, right? I'm an asshole too. So you're not going to hear me have any vitriol for other players. But if somebody sends me a love letter, I don't answer negatively. I answer so positively that the implication is I don't care what you're saying.
Yeah.
You obviously just need a hug. You know what I mean?
Like,
So
hey,
yeah, I'm a nice troll,
Yeah.
but it makes it worse because then they get mad, and then I come back with the I love yous. So, and then they give up eventually because they're like, okay, I get it. This guy doesn't really care. He doesn't have any idea about caring what I say at all.
Exactly.
Or sometimes I'll say, hey, I hope that one day we can sit across the table from each other and enjoy a cup of coffee and me giving a crap what you say. So, and that's from the military.
I
So
literally had to stop him a few times. Like, look, man, just stop, dude. Like, I'm just messing with you. You realize that, right? Like, anything you say, I'm gonna have an opposite for it. Like,
yep.
just stop. Like, just
Oh
stop.
no, the game just.
Oh, good. That might be the Japanese line coming back online now.
Yep. So how long that is that? Like 30 minutes?
It's usually 30 minutes, but dude, with the pre-install, it's usually server maintenance. So I don't know if it'll be quick or fast, since it's just them implementing the new games and.
All right, I can stick around for a little while.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Shit.
Can't just be easy,
No, I know, right?
Yep.
They are $1 billion company. Can't just be in and out, right?
Yeah, no, they can't. I work for a $1 billion company, and they can't either. So, there's a specific software that we use that has a very iffy way of basically, how do you say this? It's all of the stuff that we do within the company in one app, right? But we end up having to call our dispatch, and the first thing you say is like, I need to open up a call, and they're like, yeah, hold on, and I'm like, oh, you're waiting for that system to come up, huh? They're like, yep. So I've come to the conclusion that we can just use that the name of that app as a bad word in certain circles.
Yeah, right.
So now when I pick up with dispatch, I'm like, hey, how that program are you? And they're like, I'm doing pretty good. So I don't want to talk bad about the program or my job on stream. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, as much as I would love to do other things, until I have those other things, I probably should not get fired. So, all
It's in
right.
your best interest.
Yep.
So you've been playing what, 9 months? You said.
I would say probably more like 10 or 11, but it's I've had the account since March of 2022. So I think what I did was I played for about 3 months and I burned myself out, right?
Yeah.
And then I took like the summer off, and then I think I came back in November, and I played for about 3 months and probably halfway into January ultimately of 2023. And then I started streaming Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know if you've ever heard of that video game. It's a pretty fun game. Basically, it's a group game, but it's PvE. 4 dwarves go to a planet and have to basically fight off a whole bunch of animals and crap while they try to mine stuff for missions. and it's pretty funny the stuff they say. What's that?
Yeah, I was watching somebody streaming, I think.
Yeah, there's one guy that's like a super streamer for that, but I do it every once in a while, and that's how I started. That person Aimsies that was on my channel earlier that resubscribed. She's the first person to ever say anything to me in a stream, and that was, "Hey, can I join?" So I was like, "Absolutely," but.
Hey, it's awesome that like, dude, I'll get 50 people like watching, and then nobody will talk. It's like, okay, I'll just sit here.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. I've had that happen before. Although I've had situations where the chat is so involved that I can't keep up too.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Oh, yeah. At that point, I just stopped playing. I'm just like, okay, let's take a break.
He's not in the lobby. Oh, lobby voice channel.
All right, let me wait. See, yeah. Okay. See. Okay, he's right there.
Do you see him?
Yeah, he's in the text chat area. Let me see.
Oh, gotcha. So this is going to be like a podcast until World of Tank comes back.
Yeah, right.
So between the two of you guys, you've been streaming for a long time then?
No, like I said, I used to stream differently. Like shit, it was called Justin TV at the time. You know, it was before Twitch became Twitch.
Justin TV. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's.
It was for like Counter Strike and stuff. I'd do that because I was playing that professionally at the time in Cal I. But it was different, you know. It was just people like you didn't interact. People just literally watched you play. It was like a way to make sure you weren't cheating, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy Crib. Yep, the servers are down for an update. All of us preloaded, so it's possible that it could come up. So we're just gonna try that. If not, then, well, it just wasn't meant to be, and I will definitely meet up and do this again. So I'm gonna keep hitting connect, and I'm not gonna let the hope monster in, but ultimately.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it like 10-15 minutes. Like, I'm hoping
Yep.
they pre-uploaded everything last night because I downed a bunch of coffee because I thought they were gonna release it last night. Like,
Oh yeah.
and then I was like, wait, what? Tomorrow? Like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. So I actually. Oh, there he goes. You're in.
What's up?
Wait,
My blood pressure while I'm playing this. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's all of us. Shit.
So yeah, hopefully it comes in, but if not, that's fine. It just like I said, wasn't meant to be. I'm not one of those people that walks around going, man, I hope my zen is just, laid flat across everything. I don't believe in stuff like that, but
All right.
anyway. All right. So, hey, Jimmy Crib, thank you for the follow. I always follow back, no matter what. I don't know if you're a streamer, but if you ever are, wait, I know who Jimmy Crib is. Why was I not following you already? Well, now I feel like a dumbass. There we go. Actually, no. For whatever reason, I was not followed. I just hit follow. That's crazy. I know. I know exactly who you are. You're Army. Oh man, that's hilarious. I don't know how the hell I unfollowed you because I've subbed you before. That's got to be Twitch being Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
For a $1 billion company, it's not run very well.
Yeah. They just coded you off my follow list. Anyway.
Man, I see your screen, Tank, and dude, your loading screen's different than mine for stock World of Tanks. That's weird.
What's yours?
I say M3 Lee.
Interesting. You know what? There's probably a bunch of different ones though.
Yeah, there are, but I figured it'd been like, all the same one for the loading screen. For the initial one, anyway.
Oh no. Oh, the one it's on now. It's different. It was different last night.
How long did it take last night before we got back in? Like, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, like 15, 20 minutes.
No, I think it was too terribly long.
I mean, I can machine that connect button or machine gun it, but
Oh,
I'm old enough to get arthritis from that, so.
I learned patience is the key. Just give no fuck and then go back and check.
Yeah, I was really disappointed last night. Somebody came in and followed me, and their name was Veterans Like to Suicide.
Mm.
And I was like, no thanks. Yeah, I'm like, wow, dude.
There's actually,
That's not cool.
A streamer right now, Mr. Beetlebum. He's a veteran. He's actually running a
Oh,
Wounded Warriors.
Yeah,
marathon.
Beetlebum is not a veteran. I talked to him about it. I'm actually, yeah, I'm on his veterans wall actually, but he is just very, very supportive of veterans, and I appreciate the hell out of that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the most important part. Man, he's doing good. He's already got like 3,500, I think.
Oh yeah, yep. And plus, he does good music too. The dude used to play in a band, I think. And he is, if you request a song from him or something like that, there was one time where he's like, "Yeah, anybody have a song request?" And I'm like, "Yeah, will you play my favorite song?" And he's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, Louis Armstrong, Wonderful World." And then the first time he saw me in stream, he's like, "Well, that song doesn't match that face."
Yeah, right?
So all of my favorite songs remind me of my parents. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's one of those things. Uh, but he's like, "Well, what's your second favorite?" And I'm like, "Well, I'll tell you, my third favorite is He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother by the Hollies." And he's like, "Okay, that's weird." Yeah. And he's like, "Well, what other kind of music do you listen to?" And I'm like, "Yeah, literally everything but new age country and polka. I don't like that doom 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 doom. That gives me a headache.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
Plus, it makes me want to bounce it up and down like I just did. So I don't need to be doing that in public."
Yeah, right.
So man, that'll be a bummer if this does take a while.
I could not believe if it would. Like, they. What does it say to save cert? Yeah, it says schedule maintenance. Like, I would hope they did all their real maintenance last night, and now it's just a simple, worldwide reset. It's like,
Actually, if we went on to the EU, they're probably back up and going. So they're usually, for me anyway, they're 3 to 4 hours ahead.
yeah.
So I don't know if you play on the EU as well, but I have an EU account as
I'm gonna
well.
start pretty soon. Yeah, I want to.
Yeah. The reason I do that is actually kind of the where I was saying I'm kind of an asshole. I have a lot of Twitch viewers that I like to call friends at this point because they've been around for so long, that want to platoon with me over there and stuff like that. But there's some that have not said anything to me about that. And so I'm going up the FV4005 line. It would be hilarious to be the guy that one shots Quickie Baby, or you know what I mean? I don't have it on this account at all, so it's I've never played it before, but watching those videos of people just erasing people,
Dude, you just don't get spotted, and the first time somebody gets in front of you, just delete that motherfucker, dude. Dude, there's nothing like
Yeah.
You're like, I'm so fast, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh shit, FV 4005, fuck, I'm dead.
Yep. And then they bounce, and you're like, oh.
Oh yeah, dude. And you're screwed. Like, I can't remember the first time. It's what,
Yep.
25, 30 seconds, 45 seconds? Like, I'm insane. Oh shit.
So I actually bounced in FV4005 in my M3Y. I don't know how, but I almost went out and bought a lottery ticket after that game. So
Shit, dude, I was
That's
playing
crazy.
the Tiger 131 the other day with an APCR gold loaded, and I bounced the T28, like hit the straight front, dude. It's like, that's fucking straight up and down armor. That's like 25 or 30. That's not even mathematically possible. Come on now.
Yep, that was literally World of Tanks saying nope.
That's what I was just like, dude, screw this game is rigged. That's exactly. I was like, this game is definitely rigged. Like, that just proves it. Dude, the round literally did. It just went straight up in the air. I'm like, holy shit, that thing did a 90. Like, there's no way.
So that is exactly why I made this emote. Where is it at? Right here. Nope. Hopefully Nope will beat Pretzel Rocks up, but looks like Pretzel Rocks has a sword. I just leave that running all the time on my stream now.
See, that's
So.
something new to me. Like, what is that? I use street avatars,
This is called Intro Fighters.
intro fighters.
Yep. And if you're running, yeah, he just wrecked me. So I can actually just copy paste that back in there, and it'll keep dropping it.
that's how like all the fun stuff I like in I guess with streaming, like, the little games going with the streamers and all that crap.
Yeah, I think it's cool. It keeps them engaged and in wanting to stay in the stream, and maybe awake. I'm pretty sure that that people come into my stream literally to fall asleep. So I'm cool with that.
Hey, as long as they got your stream going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
Dude, I got me a little YouTube channel, man. I made a playlist of chaos. And when I go to sleep, I just throw that shit on. Let people fall. I fall asleep watching. Let them fall asleep watching. It's all like just funny animations and crap.
Nice.
And dude, I feel bad sometimes because like I can come back and like there was 20 viewers on while I was asleep. I don't even get that while I'm awake. Like what the fuck?
Yep, they like you when you're silent, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the bitches don't even want me around.
Oh, Nightbot's gonna come down on me hard. Oh, man, I have like no health. How the hell is this working? They're tired. Anyway, yeah, this is a fun little game. Just exclamation point emote and then whatever emote you want to put in there. Or if you just type in chat, it will drop you into the game. So, I saw this on Damien's Gaming, another streamer, and I was like, oh man, I have to have this. And then I realized what I had to do to have this, which is run OBS, and I was like, oh. And I am not a sophisticated gamer in terms, or a streamer, I should say.
How long have you been streaming?
What, 3 months?
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
You already got that many followers. That's not bad. That's exactly where I'm at, and I've been doing it since, well, I really started doing it in July, but I started back in February.
Gotcha. Do you, is Tank Reed your, the name that you usually visit other streamers' streams with?
Yeah.
Yeah? Gotcha. What I found, I'm, by the way, I'm not giving any, oh, it looked like it was about to load. Failed to connect.
I connected.
Oh, cool. I must have got it right at the ass end. Oh, did it fail at the end?
No, I don't know. It says connecting, and it kind of just stopped at the end.
Oh, gotcha. No, I visit other people's streams and hang out, you know? And I've found ultimately that when people, you know, they recognize you coming into their stream, it's an endearing thing. But anyway, I mean, I've got a lot of followers from people recognizing that I stream and all that fun stuff. I don't go in begging for anything, but ultimately, I actually genuinely like to see people freaking dig in what they're doing, you know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I like to watch people. I have fun when people are having fun. Like
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like music,
and
like, I like all music as long as they're having a good time. I can tell they're having a good time. I'll dig the music, you know, like.
yeah. Well, so I'm that weirdo ultimately that will jump on YouTube and I'll be, you know, going through like war stuff or something, and I'll see something like what America's Got Talent, excellent singer on America's Got Talent, and then like 4 hours later, and tears from watching these people just, you know, sing their damn hearts out. I'm just like, what am I doing with my life anyway? But no, I thoroughly enjoy people having fun. I like watching people have fun. Mostly because of I think depression and stuff like that. I think that helps me actually. That other people can do that. You know, there's hope.
Well, yeah. Well, when you relate and you can tell that they're enjoying it, your own body will release endorphins. You know, so like by proxy, you're starting to enjoy it.
Yep. I mean, I could also be doing push-ups for that, but you know, those are less fun. So.
Hey, endorphins come in all kinds of different ways, man. It's just
Yep, I could just turn the stream off and go upstairs. My wife is up there. That's a whole different set of endorphins, though.
I say Darth Vader's gonna whip y'all's ass.
So,
What are you, Tank? What are you, Tank? What is that? Oh, it's you, Tank. I was
It's
like,
my face.
I couldn't tell because it was upside down and sideways.
Nice.
What the fuck is that?
I'm just bouncing around. Getting dizzy.
it's just messing with us now.
I know. Like,
It's allowing it to almost load.
I guess what it is like it's pretty much the server's done and just booting up now, but everybody's dumping on.
Yep. Well, maybe I can get a little more traction if I actually play a tank in this little battle thing. Let's see.
Oh, Darth Vader lost bullshit. It's Darth Vader.
Oh man, I got one shot by. I must have been in a light tank. Anyway. Yeah, so I might not be the best streamer on the planet, but I can make cute little emotes. So. Let's see.
Well, you're doing pretty good. You only been doing it for 3 months. And you're already affiliated, and you have that many followers. So you gotta be doing something right.
Yeah, so I think it was I got lucky in the right place at the right time for once.
Yeah.
And actually, it's kind of a funny story. I like to tell every once in a while. Talk to Me Goose rated me with like 470 people. Right.
Why does that name sound familiar?
From World of Tanks.
World of Tanks. He's a CC. Yeah. In fact, he had on the last time that they released like voice packs and stuff like that. He was one of them. And I would say that this is like in the last couple years. So if you've been out of the game for a long time, it probably would be, kind of like a new name for you. But that guy is big in the streaming of World of Tanks. Anyway, he rated me. A whole bunch of people were in the chat, and like 8 minutes after he came in and that raid came in, my dog had an accident right next to me. Right next to my, I was like, somehow I was able to pull that off, and I don't know if that endeared me to people or what, but I had I think I had like 90 followers at once.
Oh, people like that kind of shit. Like one of our boys, Ro Dambo, is that his name? Dude, he was like, projectile vomiting on stream one time.
Oh no!
He just started spam following him. They're like, "Oh my god, it's so gross!" He started following. I'm like, "Wow, what the fuck?"
So I am actually firmly freaking of the belief that that there is a subset of Twitch viewers that actually come on here for the worst in people, not the best in people.
Dude, that's how trolling works. Some trolls are just some trolls are just real fucking dicks.
Yeah. But if somebody wants to come in here and just park and watch me, as creepy as that can be, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So
Could be worse. You could be on Chatterbait. They could be sitting there parked watching you.
yeah, they could be recording my voice and putting together speeches. You never know. But with today's AI, you have no idea what people are doing when they're just watching you.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, look, they got dead artists singing all kinds of new songs. It's like, oh my god, it sounds just like him. Holy shit.
Yeah. I think the best ones are the AI fights between Biden and Trump. Oh man, they're all over YouTube. They're hilarious. So I'm a middle of the road guy, so I don't care, which side is which. But ultimately, them basically calling each other every name in the book is funny.
Yeah,
I can imagine exactly how that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, especially because it's hard to imagine Biden coming down like that, just dropping the bomb on someone. But it is funny.
Like those old rap battle streams they used to have.
Oh yeah,
yeah, something like that. I can imagine those two going back and forth.
Yeah, there's also. Have you ever heard Scottish rap battles? Those are hilarious too. So
no.
yeah, there's some Scottish rappers. It's really difficult to understand what they're saying, but the voice of my conscience is my mother reverting back to her super heavy Scottish brogue when I was about to get my ass whipped. So So I can basically understand what they're saying. But it's hilarious how they come off on beating each other up verbally. Because it's not like we do, like you're ugly and your mom sucks. They're like, they come at it in a completely different way. It means the same thing, but it's like, holy crap, did he just like divide by 0?
Right.
So that stuff just kills me. But yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe the servers are going to be down for quite a while.
Well, they didn't do this yesterday. Like once it let you go, it let you go. Like I don't understand why it's like doing this load up shit and then reverting back.
Well, before, I mean, when I first started playing, they used to do. There was like a hiccup ultimately, where everything froze up for a couple seconds and then came back and like your the premium stuff wasn't available, the premium shop wasn't available for like 10 minutes, but it never shut down the server so that you couldn't play anymore. This is new.
Scottish rap battle
they
up
used
while
to,
we're
they used to
waiting.
do it every once in a while. Like when I was playing 8 years ago, they would do that to server maintenance. I think they actually did server maintenance at that point. It used to be like a few hours at one point, but then it got down to like where it was now, like 30 minutes at a time.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That is a good suggestion, Tank Reed, but I am actually recording this and I don't want any copyrighted material. So I do actually post all of my VODs directly to YouTube. So it's the reason why I use Pretzel Rocks, because all of those songs are all okayed. And just my voice isn't enough. People need to be lulled to sleep by music too. They can be lulled to boredom with my voice, but sleep requires the music.
Man, that little M3 that's on my screen, dude. Like, I think it was the highest score I've ever gotten in a tank. Like, I think I got like 3,000. It's like what, a tier 2, tier 3? Like 3,000 damage.
Tier 3.
Dude.
Yep.
Yeah,
and that's in the collection thing now, from what I understand. It was in collection before I started playing the game. But
dude, my main account. I got on there the other day. I was so pissed. I literally had like $5,000 worth of tanks. I had all the premiums, all that shit. And then when I quit, like I said, I was playing for a top plan. I let them keep my account. Well, since I wasn't playing no more and wasn't playing premiums, they were selling my tanks to keep, to buying ammunition and shit to roll in the clan wars with it. When I got back my account, like, dude, all my tanks were gone. And I was like, it's okay because you got the buyback option. Dude,
yeah,
but
for silver.
I can't buy back anymore. The CDC, like, I'm missing so many tanks that like I paid money for it and I can't get, even though you're supposed to be able to buy them back. I was so pissed off.
Hey, have you guys closed down your like completely exited out of your World of Tanks yet?
No.
Because I just did that and loaded it back in, and it popped up on the bottom of the screen. World of Tanks America was successfully updated.
That makes sense actually, since they had something to install before.
It may be a launcher thing that needs to go off.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Update for World Tanks North America was found. Update process started.
Okay, well, I can definitely play that game.
Oh yeah, it's installing quick. I'm already at like 4%, and I play on a fucking piece of shit toaster, so.
So the preload
was
a lie.
Exactly. Well, dude, what does straight apply? The Pteroduck does 50 kilometers an hour.
Hey, it does.
Bullshit, you motherfucker, off a cliff.
It's 33 miles per hour.
It says 50. Go look at the fuck up. Dude, every time I tell people that, they're like, bullshit, and they go look, like, holy shit, it's supposed to do 50. I'm like, yeah, I've tried. Even down a hill, it doesn't do 50, bro. Maybe off a cliff.
I love that Pteroduck.
That thing's a piece of shit. It's a coffin.
Terror Duck.
Mm-hmm.
The AMX 40.
Oh, yeah, okay. I've never heard of it referred to as a Terror Duck before. Huh. I guess I'm just not hanging out with the right people. No, I was kidding. But
It looks like a duck. With the stock paint job, it looks just like a duck.
yeah, I just bought that tank last night, and with the first turret on it, it really does look like a duck.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, okay, when you see that tank on paper, you're like, oh my god, this is gonna be an amazing tank. It's like a heavy that goes fast. And then when you actually play, you're like, bullshit, you lying
No,
son of a-"
still failed to connect the server.
Bummer.
Really? Even after
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna make sure that my updates are set to unlimited. Yep, unlimited. Advanced settings. That doesn't do anything. Use all computer resources during installation. I wonder if this is gonna hurt my stream.
No, not at all.
That'd have been funny though if info fighters, if the little characters would have just like hung in midair as soon as I hit the save button, and I'd have been like, oh no.
My stream fucking God drops connection all the time.
Oh really? What are you using?
A piece of shit old ass computer from that I built forever ago. I used to build a computer every year, but then I don't know. I had a really nice laptop, and then it got stolen. But when I got the laptop, I gave my son my last gaming desktop, and then after the laptop got stolen, I had to dig this one out the closet. It's been in there for like 8 years, so I was like, oh god, it's so old.
Yeah, I've got a couple of computers sitting right here that are that used to be really good gaming desktops, but they've been converted to 3D modeling rendering boxes.
Yeah.
So a buddy and I decided to make a video game, and then we decided to make a little dinky video game to start off, to just see if we could work together without wanting to slit each other's throats, because that's important, right? So I started with the coding, he started with 3D modeling, and it became apparent really fast that I don't like to code, like, at all. I can, but I don't like it. So we switched for a second game, and he actually doesn't, appreciate and enjoy coding, which actually makes me leery of being friends with him, because that's crazy. But and I actually love 3D modeling. I love making models and throwing them in, or throwing UVs on them and dragging them into to paint them, and everything. So Substance Painter is awesome, but mostly sci-fi stuff.
Yeah,
But
I'm the same way. Like I used to code, and I was getting back into coding. I'm like, oh my god, I could do this, but I hate this so much. I hate it so much. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's cool that I could do it, but no, I don't want to do it. No. But I'm a graphic designer as well, and like
Nice.
I love like CAS CAS 3D and stuff like that. Blender. I like making 3D models and shit.
Yeah, Blender is what I would sometimes. Actually, was Blender what I brought? No, 3D Coat is what I would make stuff in Maya, right? But doing UVs in Maya is ridiculous. It's so intensive that it's just it's beyond ridiculous.
It's great if you're really doing it all the time and you keep up with it.
Exactly. So what I would do is I'd make the model in Maya, and then I would drag it into 3D Coat, which is like the simplest freaking UVs ever, right? I would do the UVs on that, and then I would drag it over into Maya again, save it, and then drag it down to Substance Painter, and paint the model. But without 3D Coat, there was no way I was ever going to get it done. So, but Blender is cool for making figures, like humanoids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They have specialized software in that built into that to make it easier, and it didn't help. I still suck at making people.
Dude, use CAS 3D, man. That's what I use for making models. If you go on my Twitch page, I got some of the models I use in some of the, because I used to make NFTs. They got some of the models on my NFTs on my Twitch page. You can see, and it's real simple models, dude. And like, there's tons of free shit that you can download for them because apparently that's the software they use to make that that 3D porn. So like, there's literally tons of free models. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So like, and it's free, so it's like you can go it. Like, there's so much with it. So if you like to do the 3D model thing, yeah, try that, man. You probably have good luck with that.
Huh, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, it's on your which one, Lurkenstein or Incubus?
Incubus 696.
Okay.
If you scroll down, I got some of the NFTs. The models that you see in there are what I used our CAS 3D for.
Gotcha. Cool. Will do. And you said you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, but I just started my YouTube channel, and there's nothing really on it.
Is it under Incubus 696 as well?
Honestly, I think so, but I have no clue.
Oh, I could tell you.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm disabled. I have brain damage. So like my memory is really shot. So I have a lot of problems with like my short term, just all memory at this point.
Yeah, dude, you're never gonna get judged by me. I'm getting old, so I've come to the conclusion that if I have to remember something important, I have to forget something important.
Yeah.
And I just hope it's not like my kids' names or something. So
Dude, that's me, dude. Like, I grew up in a mechanic shop, and then like I can't do mechanic work now. I'm like, dude, I know this. Like, why can't I think?
can't pull it up.
Yeah, it's just Incubus 696.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's just got the one food video on that.
Yeah.
I've actually been using my actual other YouTube account for just because I can't remember what that you could do.
Twitter, Instagram. Oh, so you don't have it actually on your
No,
page?
I'm gonna put it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up there probably tomorrow because I'm gonna do a co-stream with somebody Thursday to promote me, and
Nice.
I'm actually supposed to be working on that shit right now. I do overlays and shit. If you see, like Tank, is your stream up?
Yeah.
If you look on his shit, I made his overlay, and I don't charge nothing. I give that shit away. So,
I did my panels too.
do you finally did your panels, bro? After I
Yeah.
put in that work, all right. So I can toss you something up pretty quick. His didn't take me too terribly long, man. But you're also a graphic design artist, so you know how it goes. But I use After Effects a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get. Oh, hey, it says play, but I'm not gonna push it because I don't want to let the Hope Monster in. Anyway, I'm gonna let it finish all the way. Tank Reed 69. Let the Hope Monster in. Anyway, I'm gonna let it finish all the way. I'm getting feedback off your chat. Tank Reed 69.
Oh.
No, it's all good.
I don't have any volume on.
Oh, that's weird.
Huh.
Pokemon community game?
Oh wait, yeah, I do. There you go.
Did you do what I did, dude? I muted my stream the other day, or my mic, and like totally thinking my mic was muted, and for some reason it was not muted.
So I am a fan of both following other streamers and subscribing to their YouTube. So there goes a follow or a subscription, I guess, on Tank Reed.
Oh, sweet, thanks.
And if I can find yours, I will as well. Because, it's free and it supports you. And why wouldn't I want to do that?
It's like,
No,
dude, like,
I got
it's
you
like,
back.
People come in, it's like, man, it's free to follow, man. I mean, you can unclick the notification button anytime. Like,
Yep. And I do. Anyway. Even mine, I don't know why anybody watches that crap. But so the reason that I do the recordings and put stuff up on YouTube is I started having kids late in life, right? So I have this weird fear that I'm not going to be around when they're all in their 20s, right? And so I'm kind of making a library of my voice and face for them if they want to see me or hear me.
yeah.
So I make it a habit of telling a story or something like that. They can find that and maybe enjoy it. I don't know. So I know that's kind
That's
of like
cool.
a weird way of doing that, but
No, dude, I'm a father of 5, bro. Like, I do the same kind of shit.
so is it just Incubus, not 696?
It's
It's
Incubus.
696 too.
Yeah, Incubus
Really?
696.
696.
I'm not live right now. I'm
No. I'm talking about on YouTube. Oh, there you go. 2 subscribers, and you have 2 food videos, by the way.
Oh, well, it's the same one twice. I don't know.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is,
I
huh?
did, I did
Das
it. And,
Das Nom Noms.
yeah, I did it, and it said it didn't work. So then I did it again, and then I was like, wait, it said it didn't work.
I love it when people mispronounce the name of pho.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's funny is there's a restaurant in my town that it's called So Pho King Good.
Somebody said it was so fucking delicious.
And it's like I'm like, wow, I wonder if anybody's noticed that. But evidently the our town council has tried to shut that restaurant down or make them change their name so many times. I'm just like, come on, let them be, man.
Mine's downloading content now.
I just says
Yeah.
installing. But 60%. I'm putting my fucking toaster. Motherfucking thing doesn't even make me toast.
Avocado toast, man. You got to go all the way.
Dude, I try not to eat any carbs at all, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I gave up on that. As it turns out, cycling carbs is probably the best way to maintain health. I and there's a whole bunch of different sciences out there, but you're probably what, carnivore or
Oh, I eat a lot. I eat a lot of like pho. Like I eat pho almost every day.
well, I mean, there's massive amount of carbs in that.
Well, try not to fucking.
The
I mean, like
noodles,
bread.
the noodles
yeah,
are
yeah, but
just
I mean bread.
yeah. Okay, I got you.
bread,
Yeah.
bread and potatoes. You know the heavier.
Oh,
carbs.
starch. You're thinking starch. I don't eat
Yeah, yeah,
starch. Yeah. So I am actually a fully controlled type 2 diabetic. So actually I had type 2 diabetes and I reversed it is basically the way I should say that. I was like a 13 and now I'm a 5. And the doctor's like, holy crap, you might be the first person that's ever listened to me before. But I don't do sugar. I do carbs, but I only do carbs that aren't starch.
See, that's
So,
my problem, dude.
yeah.
Like I got a sweet tooth. Like I'll go months without sugar, but then I get one piece of sugar, and then I go to the store and buy 20 ounces of candy. I'll eat it.
You're gonna eat it all.
Dude, I swear to
Yeah.
God, people seem more addicted to drugs than, dude, it is. I promise you. Like, it's like, oh my God, like I have a little bit of sugar, like I have to have more now, right fucking now.
Me and my wife both are diabetic.
Yeah.
She takes the shots and I just take the pills, but
So you're doing what, metformin?
no, I can't do metformin. I started doing the metformin and I was on it for like 2 years and I lost pretty much all my muscle. Like my arms got real small.
Yeah.
I just look like
You look like one of the
like a
characters that you
blob.
make to be funny in Ark Survival Online. Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I stopped taking that and I started putting on weight again and I got my arms back, but now I'm having problem controlling the weight.
Yeah. Yep. It's
But no,
and as you
it's
get older, that it gets even freaking harder. So
now I'm on what this glyphosate or whatever it is.
oh yeah, Lipizzor. Yeah. Or Lipizzor or something like that. But yeah, I mean, health is important. Without it, what do we have? But getting old sucks, so I don't really recommend it if you can possibly help it either.
Oh, yeah.
So you know, if you can figure out some way of not doing that. Well, it looks like they are absolutely keeping these servers down.
Oh, bro's got a fork. What the fuck?
What? Oh, pitchfork. Yep. That's got reach too. Emote.
Fucking service, like, dude, what the fuck, man?
Hey, here we go. Well, maybe a level up will help. Nope. All I got is a fist.
Wait, he lost
Here,
his pitchfork?
got one. Where
How
is
did he
it?
lose a pitchfork?
Yeah, it can get knocked out of your hand. So, hey, I don't know how to say that. Risake or Rasake? Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome aboard. This is where people come to fall asleep. Or watch me hit the connect button over and over again, thinking that it's going to change something. So,
I restarted mine again and it started downloading.
yeah, mine finished downloading the... I put all resources on it. So I'm just hitting the connecting, or, you know, the connect button from the main screen over and over again to see.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, the number of people that are just coming in from like all over the place. You know, making friends from Romania and Latvia and Estonia and Ukraine and Poland, Lithuania. Just-
Big in EU, man. Like, that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
when we go
yeah.
EU, they still get like 60,000 people on the servers there.
Oh yeah, yep. Actually, right now they're probably at about 40,000 people.
Yeah, exactly. Like right now, we're probably gonna be at like 5,000-6,000.
Yeah, maybe. And actually, a lot less once the server comes back up. So
Yeah,
this
true that.
might be the end of the day. You know, we don't need a 20-minute freaking queue, right?
Yeah, right.
So
Oh god, there's 4 or 5 minute ones the other night. Oh god. That's what sucks too when you're streaming. You're trying to like wait for a game and you're just stuck there for 5 minutes. It's like, oh.
Mhm.
But what to do now?
talk, just talk. That's the best thing you can do. Bring something up.
Exactly. Did you kick my fucking goat's ass already? Like, what?
He just came in and
Dude.
died, dude.
What the fuck? He's not a goat. On a side note, dude, one of my best drinking buddies in the world was an actual goat. Well, about 20 years ago. Like, he looked like he was. I guess his mom was kicked in the face when she was pregnant with him because his face was kind of twisted, like it was curved to the side. You could tell he was maldeformed or something. But like, I go to my friend's house, I live on a farm, and like, dude, I'd buy a 12-pack, and I'd pop a bottle open, and I'd sit it down. Dude, he'd grab it in his mouth, tip his head, go, and then spit it out. Just chug that bitch. Dude, me and that fucking goat were drunk all the time, dude.
Yeah.
And then one day, we're apart by coyotes.
Hey, Cuppy is on board. How you doing, Cuppy? Hey, Cuppy, I was having a conversation about you today. It wasn't bad. I was trying to remember. You live in Spain, right? But you're originally from, like, Hungary? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Which would be really embarrassing.
This would be the time where I would just mess with you and be like, think about somebody else.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too, exactly. This is my first time here, bro.
And actually, Cuppy might say that. Oh, Serbia. Okay. But origin Hungary. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, Spain starts with an S. And we're lucky that I even remembered that you were from Hungary. You should buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I always got the brain damage to fall back on. Like, sorry, I got brain damage.
Yeah, well, I mean, the people that have followed me the longest, and Cuppy has a first badge, one of the first people to sub me. I think he's been kind of living with the fact that I have like 3 brain cells left, right? And 2 of them like to pull up like lawn chairs and watch the other one argue with itself. So. Catalonia.
Sweet. I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
arguing with myself all the time.
Yep. Nobody beats up Mega Noob like Mega Noob beats up Mega Noob.
Oh, dude. Well, I don't know about you, but well, Tank and me have the same birthday actually. We're both Gemini, so like, there's like 20 of us in our head. So like, I'm always arguing with myself and with the other me
Yeah.
and the other me.
I'm a Leo. I argue with myself and I end that conversation as well. So I kill myself with logic. I actually have people on my stream going, "Don't be so hard on yourself," and I'm like, "Well, who else is gonna be? Somebody needs to be hard on me here."
Yeah, keep yourself in check somehow.
So, man, well, this STRV, is this an STRV or is it
Yeah, that's
a
it.
103? Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
I
Is
think
it
it's STR.
is it an S1 or an or a 103? Is actually, I guess, what I was gonna say. Can't tell, huh?
But it's got the 76 looks like.
Hmm. And there's a low back there,
Yeah.
or is that a VK4501?
No, I don't know. Because it looks like he's got the low.
Yeah, that weird looking gun that kind of tapers.
Yeah, exactly. Like that nose turd or whatever.
Schnoz turret.
Yeah.
Yep.
The elephant gun, we'll call that.
Cuppy, you're a smart dude. You have more than not having any. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything funny to say.
It's weird. The one up front looks completely different, actually.
This one, the first in the line.
Yeah, the one's on fire. I don't know, the barrel looks bigger.
It does, but maybe it's because the turd is swung toward the STRV.
Maybe so.
Because the one in the rear, the last one in that little convoy, looks like it has a thicker barrel even than the one in the middle too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, I think it's also because the one in the middle
Oh.
has a snow top on it and it's matching the field, maybe, and the one in the back has the tree line that's darker, so it shows better, maybe.
Yeah, that's
I
probably.
don't know what just happened, but freaking my download went up to 90 something percent and then it said failed.
Mine says
Something.
game is running.
It crashed before it even started.
SWAT for you. It's because yeah, I was gonna say it's because you ain't got WAT premium, but you. Oh, cool! I'm in game. Start for me. The toaster wins, bitches. What's up?
Alright.
Slow and steady, I hear.
Yeah.
I'm in game. Sweet.
But how many people are in game? Like 6?
I know. Okay, I might have got in first, but it's gonna take me 20 minutes to actually. Wait. Now it says loading. Wait, what? It went in, and then I'm reloading again. What the fuck?
Aha.
Yep. It's still failing to connect.
I'm definitely in. Oh, that's weird. I'm just loading twice for some reason. Because it actually started playing the in-game animation. That's why I don't know why I'm back at this screen.
There. Well, I'll go back out and relaunch. Let's see.
They're like, not today. Try again tomorrow.
You know, if you buy 1,500 gold, you can get in quicker, right?
Yeah, I've actually found that is not true.
Yeah, no, dude, it's not, dude. I spam go around all the time, and I'm bouncing that shit. I'm just like, you fucking lying sexist shit.
So I didn't realize that that this intro fighter will actually block what I'm doing in screen behind. But as soon as the game comes up, it actually shows. That's very handy.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. That is useful.
Because otherwise, I'd pull up a graphic that I made that says I'm doing something. I'm doing something that I don't want you to see. So, which I think has the potential to freak people out a little bit. But
I love doing shit like that though.
actually,
What
it's
the
funny
fuck?
the streamers that they've set their I'm streaming thing to. He just sent you a message, so you're like, oh, I guess I should click on that, and then it takes you to the stream, and you're like, hey, it said that you sent me a message, but I can't see it anywhere, and they're like, ha 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 ha. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think the server's just getting overloaded because it let me in and it actually played the opening scene and then booted me out, then reloaded, then said I got kicked. I don't know, man. Like, it has to be about to come on though, because like I literally got into the game.
No, that was just the ultimate rug pull.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh god, there's somebody here.
It wasn't just a rug pull. It was like a streamer on the stairs too. It let you get like halfway up the stairs before it pulled the rug out from you.
Yeah, 'cause it had the war game logo where it comes up and it's like got the burning embers going through. Like, I got that far into it. Like, what the fuck?
And then it said, "Wait, what are we doing? That's way too nice of us to do that."
Yeah, probably just too many people trying to get in for the new line and just crash the server.
It's possible,
Yeah.
but on NA that would be kind of strange too.
Well, it's been a while since they released a new tank line, hadn't it? Like I said, I
Oh.
haven't played in 8 years, so like, shit, they've only had, I think, 2 or 3 more tank lines since that in the past 8 years. So
I
don't
think
know.
I think they released the Japanese tank
Yeah,
destroyers
tank destroyers.
at the beginning of this year. I'm not sure about that though. Maybe it was in summer.
Anytime that they had the new lines, people pour in for a minute, and I just remember how. shitty
Yeah,
the
get
game
it to
was.
10 and then stop playing.
They don't even get that far. They're like, oh my god, this is why I quit this game. They're there for like maybe
Yeah.
a week.
So I do that every time I log in. But
Dude,
oh my god, why am I playing this again?
I do it every day. I'm like, oh my god, why am I playing this fucking game? Oh my god, these people like, cause like I said, I used to play for like a top clan. Clan Wars is very different than pubbing it. Like when I'm pubbing it, I'm just like, oh my god, these people just do not do what they're supposed to do. Like,
So
Clan
it's funny
Wars
when
is
people
rush.
say that though, because I am the pub. You know what I mean? I am the guy from the pub that you're like, what the hell? Why does this guy have half a brain?
No,
So-
Joe. I've been watching stream. You worry about these people, man. Like,
Well, I worry about what I'm doing. So basically, you know, I feel like I'm waiting too long in one place, then I immediately move, and then if I just waited another 30 seconds,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
could have
Oh,
farmed.
map awareness, man. Like, dude, we had one guy. What was it yesterday, dude?
Yeah.
Yelling at us and calling us names. Yo, shit, and he was a TD player. And I'm like, dude, okay, what you mad because I'm a fucking medium tank and I left? Did you not realize they just fucking left the left lane open and we were about to get just owned? If I wouldn't have left, you wouldn't have left, and you'd be dead. Shut the fuck up. The fact that you're yelling at me, you don't even realize it. Tells me you should stop.
What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Calling us noobs and everything else.
Oh,
And
dude,
who died last?
Yeah, dude, it's like, dude, I wish you realized how dumb you sounded.
He died before both of us. And he's like, I
Yeah.
still had more damage than you guys. Yeah.
There
it's
was a
good.
game where this guy in a Super Hellcat, I think I was
Dude, it's always TDs.
yeah. I was trying to level up the tier 8 of that Italian tank destroyer line, right? I say level up, but I'm tiering it. And he's like, you got to use your hit points, and I'm like, look, dude, and this was in like the actual game chat or battle chat. I'm like, I can play this tank badly without your help.
Yeah, right?
and like the whole chat was like, wow, I mean, that was super forward. And so, you know, the fastest way to get people to stop talking to you about anything is to either one up them, like in like conspiracy theories, right? You know,
Yeah,
like the moon landing was fake. You believe there's a moon? Anyway, you know, that kind of thing. And then
Exactly.
or them being like, you suck, and you'd be like, I know. What do you say after that? You know?
I used to do that. I used to be like, oh, you suck. I'm like, yeah, I do suck, and I did better than you. What's that say about you, man?
Oh no, I just stopped there. You know, I might be bad at this game, but you obviously need to take meds. So, yeah, I play this game for fun to relax. Well, that's not true, but that would be something I would say, right? I don't know.
Productive.
Yeah, what are you taking this for? So that you can actually go to the doctor for heart palpitations? I don't get it.
Dude, it's usually always gonna be like TDs, man. It's like, okay, I understand. Like, I'm a medium tank. First of all, we were what, Cromwells? Dude, we're not spotting Cromwells, bro. We don't really spot. It's not our job. We're like, okay. Like,
Yes. So the problem is that with the introduction of CVS, right? Anybody that plays tier 8 or over, just immediately there's like a new dynamic to it, right? If the light tank isn't playing a light tank, or there isn't a light tank, or they die immediately, they expect the medium tanks to then take over, because a lot of medium tanks run CVS, right? When the medium tanks all die, they expect the turreted TDs to take over, and so on and so forth. The meta on that has changed even since I started playing. You get a whole lot of that. Hey, you're a medium. There's no light. You go spot, and you're like, this medium can't even see like 16 feet in front of it, dude. You know, and they're like, why aren't you, running CVS or optics or some kind of optics?
yeah. Well, that's what it was too. It was in a TD lane. I'm like, dude, if I go out there, I'm fucking smoked. You know that, right? What you're doing, there's about 5 other guys on the other side doing the exact same thing, bro.
Exactly. That's funny. So I mean, I guess I'm glad to hear that people that have been playing, and even a former pro player, right, are thinking the same thing anyway. My problem with this game is that I can know how it works. I can understand spotting. I can understand armor. I can understand angling. I can understand the dynamics of what putting stuff on your tanks does. In terms of equipment and crew and all that fun stuff. But with all that information, can I make anything come to fruition with it? You know what I mean? Does it make me a better player? No.
Yeah, you still have to utilize it.
Yeah. So, when I think the second game I played in the T29, bone stock, I got an ace on it. But I can't make that happen anymore now that even though I'm shooting freaking gold out of the best gun, So I don't know how to explain that other than, even if it was skill, it was luck I had that skill. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
half this game is luck, half this game is RNG's. But the T29 is it's a hill mounted heavy. You want to get somewhere to the hill because nothing's gonna put that turret. Like, nothing. As long as you're on a hill, you can shoot that thing and work it all day long. But as far as assault heavy, yeah, it shouldn't really be on the front lines. Like, each tank has its own dynamic and how it should properly be used. So, like, people can't be like, a heavy's a heavy, a medium's a medium, a TD's a TD. No,
exactly.
That's not how this works.
No. So I go crazy on equipment basically, because I don't really have the attention span, I think, ultimately, to address every single tank a different way, right? All of my heavies get hardening and spall liner, and what is the other one? Modified or modification something or other. Because I want to have more hit points. I don't want to take full damage from HE, and I don't want my crew members to be killed every time I get hit. You know what I mean? So there's a certain logic to it. But if I go over to say skill for LTU's page and look at what he uses on tanks, it's vastly different.
It's different. Okay, well, that said, in Clan Wars, like, we all had, like, I was a medium brawler. But there, like you said, there's different ways to set that up. You play your style no matter what. If, like, keep to your style. Don't mix it up because it can get confusing that way. Or not, you won't be as good, or as skilled. There's other guys that they'll throw in if they need that position filled a certain way, dude. Like, just stick to your style, man. Like, if that's what you like, stick to it. Make it work really well for you. Master it.
Yeah.
Unless it's a terror duck, then you get made fun of all the time.
Terror duck, dude, you piece of shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you don't put hardening on that, what's wrong with you?
Fucking, I just don't like slow tanks, man. I don't like slow tanks.
So.
Dude, I'm ADHD. I'm a rabbit crack squirrel, dude. I can't do
Nice. All right. All right, guys. It looks like they've taken these servers down for a lot longer than we thought they were going to. It's been 30 minutes. So I think
Well,
I'm gonna.
in.
What's up?
Mine just kicked on. It stopped downloading and it turned on. So, if it's
Okay. If
Oh,
you get
never
into
mind.
game, then
mhm.
let us know.
it.
Because I already downloaded all that stuff already, and I'm on the load screen. It goes all the way across like it's about to get in, and then it goes back to failed to connect to server.
Okay,
So
we'll see. It's almost there.
Yeah, mine's been doing the actually connected part, and then just stop it at the end, kick me out. Well, I did get in once, then booted.
that was a tease right there.
Dude, I
It
can't
put on
believe that.
high heels and nipple tassels and then told you no.
Yeah. I threw the overcoat on.
Yep, failed.
Yeah. So I pretty much stream every night. So if you guys want to jump on and play, you know, if I have open platoon, you know, please ask.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Same thing. We're always on, dude. Just hit us up. Like, if you want to play, like, dude, I literally roll this shit probably 8 hours a day sometimes.
Oh yeah, I don't play that much. I stream for about 3 hours. You know, it's where I can comfortably sit for for 3 hours without starting to be all moving around and shit. So what I really need to do is get a one of those desks that can lift up so I can stand at it.
Yes, I want one too, man. I have a bad. I'm disabled, so I have a bad back and neck. So it's like, ugh. Desk and chair are just as important as a good computer.
Yep, absolutely. Can't kneel to play because this is a bar style desk, so it's really tall, and the gaming chair that I use is really tall. So it just would be better if I could lift the thing up to stand, but.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, hey, it was good to meet you guys. Talk to you.
Yeah,
I think that we could have some fun playing this together if World of Tanks let us.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, I need to get going. I also have to work tomorrow.
Man.
Yeah. Thanks for jumping on. Thank you for the follows, and
Oh yeah, thank you.
I will see you guys around.
Yeah, we'll see you
Take it
tomorrow,
easy.
brother, man. Take it easy,
All right.
dude. Thanks for
Well, yeah.
letting us play with you.
Yeah. Catch you later.
See you.
So for everybody that stuck around, definitely appreciate you guys. Always fun to have people and to talk to and interact with. So super awesome. As I say, most of the time when I end streams, always reach out to somebody that you haven't talked to for a while that you appreciate or love, and let them know that you appreciate them or love them. We don't have forever. So don't waste your time. Don't waste theirs. Let them know. Good night.